Master Lai will now demonstrate monkey stealing peach form. Master Lai will now demonstrate the spear hand form. And now we will see a side view of this form. Now we will see the self-defense applications of these forms.
This is a basic form of the northern seven-stars praying mantis system. It is named as the praying mantis catching a cicada. There are two versions of this particular action. One is to go into a cat stand. The purpose of the front leg having no definite energy on the floor is to enable the person to deliver a front kick. The second version is to suck and hook in your opponent to further down to the floor so that he loses balance, and followed by a palm strike to the head. We will begin with the first version. Now we will begin the second one. In this second form, we have a jumping, punching technique, grabbing him and punching him, forcing him to block, then using my momentum to go forward to deliver a tripping technique. In this next technique, we will do a jumping, grabbing, punching, and then followed by a tripping action. This technique demonstrates what we commonly term as the 1-2-3 or deal, grab, punch technique. On the previous technique, we used 1, 2, 3 with a steady footwork. Our next technique shows that we use the monkey footwork to dive into our opponent using the same 1, 2, 3 technique. Why? Our next technique demonstrates a tripping technique. It's called the waist chopping. This technique is a variation of the previous one, the waist chopping technique, using a 7-star stance. Our next technique will demonstrate a variation of the previous technique called the waist chopping motion. Hi! This next technique demonstrates blocking an oncoming punch, a forceful punch, but wisely using his own force to throw him backward. It's called the 頂刺捶. Hey! Our next technique demonstrates how to wisely use our opponent's energy to throw himself backward. Hi! This next technique demonstrates a jump kicking, at the same time delivering a palm strike to his face, confusing him as to which to block, and then followed by a horse stance tripping action with a forceful right hand pat, a hammer blow from top to bottom. Our next technique demonstrates a 圈捶, a circular punch to the head, followed by the 1, 2, 3 technique, and then followed by 2 circular punches to his head to cut him down. The next technique demonstrates a 圈捶, or the circular punch to the head, followed by a 1, 2, 3 technique. And when he blocks, we follow by 2 circular motion, cutting him down. Our next technique demonstrates a fast footwork and striking his face at the same time. When he blocks, we demonstrate a praying mantis negative strike to hit his throat.